McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshawn Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll get this up to the 44. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
70 Timberwolves.
Try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Drop 50. Get it.
On play action, Shador forced out wide, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Browns, 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They take the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Mustang 19.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And he's going to be dropped. They can get to him back to the 15-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this, with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll take this into the 43-yard line. Martin Emerson on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
What? Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gun. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1. Brings
It's
up
Bengals
2nd
football
and
here to
goal
begin
at
the
the
2nd
10-yard
quarter
line.
as they come up now 2nd and goal.
On 1, right? Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but
that is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. A smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On second down, Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19, come 19, 19 Lion, Panther 11, Panther 11.
The motion man is Johnson. Sanders on third down. He's got his man complete. That's Jeudy. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down,
Cleveland. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Again, it's Sanders. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's to the 15. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 49. Throwing again is Sanders. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
No run here with Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
180, 11.
Burrow here on second down. In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Right, 80.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. Down the sideline. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals.
That's good.
61 yards.
On one, right?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Now Brown. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
11, MT, take. Stop.
Brown trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. Burrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go. Stack. 70 Lions. Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobs.
From the gun, it's Shador. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Chris Jenkins Jr. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 19.
Now it's Sanders. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
1, ready?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
11, it's just set.
Back to throw. Burrow. Going up top. He's got it. He's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Peace. Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready? Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Sanders. We'll get that out wide to 4. It is 2nd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw again is Sanders.
At the 50-yard line.
A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
19, Tiger, Mustang 19.
They bring Judy in motion.
Ready.
4th down. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you.
To the goal line and in. Andre Yosifov. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score. Bengals 21, Browns 10. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Connect. Broncos 18, Pioneer. Steady.
On first down, it's Sanders. He brings it in, the tight end, the Joker. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. We'll go right back to the Joker. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Offline, ready? Here we go, here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He'll be taken down rather rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
19, go!
To throw is Sanders.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go back. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Drag! 60 Eagles, 60!
Now Shador. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Here we go.
Stop!
On 1st down, Burrow. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man at the 6. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Right 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to kiss this back all the way. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following along. Return like that then they can get into these big elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Cup 19, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, Ready.
Now, Sanders. The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try. Execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Stop.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Isaiah McGuire. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That one good for 26 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down for 37. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line.
Here we go,
and
here we
it's
go.
first and 10. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest.
Here we go.
While some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Rolling right. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Back to throw. Burrow. Out to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Bengals 28, Browns 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Panther 11. Let's go. Viking.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
1960 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
60 by 60 by.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just shy of midfield. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 80.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
It's just set.
Brown. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
11. Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Can. 11 mighty.
it to Samuel, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game?
Here we go.
More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
10 yards to go.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Right.
He'll run. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. Here's 2nd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So